Hey bitches, it's Nick Snyder, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss Jeffree Star finally addressing some of the drama. If you have not already seen my previous video involving the drama between Jeffree Star, Cameron Lester, Tab, as well as Rich Lux, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts, and please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. Jeffree Star's name is being dragged from one side of the internet to the next this week, and he finally sat down to address some of the rumors and the allegations. One of the allegations against Jeffree Star is that he has a failed makeup line called Lipstick Nazi. Jeffree Star addressed those rumors and let everyone know that he actually did not have a failed makeup line called Lipstick Nazi. It was more so a name for a live journal, kind of like a before Tumblr type of webpage, and it was a splash page because it never actually got launched. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm shocked. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm appalled by the name of this old website from Jeffree Star, because I grew up in the MySpace days. I know how people used to word things. I know what people used to say for the clicks. Am I saying that it's right? No, I think it's disgusting. But back then, it was a completely different time than what it is now. And honestly, we're moving in the right direction, because words like this should never be used. It's just like when I see the picture of Jeffree Star wearing the Boy London, which was a very popular brand from back in the day, the Boy London jacket that has that symbol on it, and a lot of people are upset about that. It's a disgusting jacket. I agree with everyone out there, but Boy London was a very, very popular brand back in the day. Back when I first started modeling, I remember that stuff was everywhere. I mean, even Rihanna did a whole fashion line with them. Like, honestly, I cannot even believe people would buy that ass line. Like, it was literally the same disgusting image over and over again on overpriced, cheap ass clothes. Regarding Jeffree Star's old website, here's what he had to say over on Twitter. Hey everyone, over the last week, a few old photos and a screenshot of an old website splash page from 2004 to 2006 have resurfaced, and I'd like to address them. When I was 17, I stupidly referred to anyone who was obsessed with makeup as a lipstick. It was offensive, derogatory, and for shock value. It does not reflect who I am today or what I stand for or have ever stood for. It was a slang term when I was young used by TV shows like Seinfeld, who had a character named the Soup named after a crazy cook. That's not an excuse, but just giving context. The word itself is disgusting, and I will always be deeply sorry to anyone who had to see that, and will continue to be sorry for all the dumb shit I've said in my past. I want to clear up the misconception that I ever had a makeup company before Jeffree Star Cosmetics. That is 100% false, and a rumor started to smear my name. The website that some are claiming I made never happened or existed. For a few days, I launched a splash page with a very graphic photo of me bleeding. It said coming soon, and was intended to be the URL for my livejournal.com profile. If you're too young to know what that is, it was a photo sharing site where I was a member. I ended up never using it, and that same week dissolved the URL and tried to erase the horrible images of me self-harming from the internet. Also, I've seen a very old photo of me standing next to someone who has a flag on in a diner that was in Visalia, California. I was asked to be in that photo for shock value because I was gay, and obviously not what the flag represents. I was mocking the flag, but now see how ugly and wrong it was to be next to it. Should I have told them no to the photo? Absolutely. But I made the stupid decision to stand there, and I'm sorry for my actions. I will always agree with canceling the Jeffree from 10 to 15 years ago. That person is long gone. But I'm also extremely proud of owning an inclusive makeup brand where I celebrate all races and genders. I won't let my past overshadow who I am today, and will always use my platform to spread awareness and only show inclusivity. I want to apologize and again say sorry to everyone who I offended with my past actions. I will always be sorry. I'm asking anyone who has reposted or shared the image of me myself to please stop. I let someone photograph me when I was really young, and I regret doing extreme things for what I considered art at the time, and seeing it every morning when I turn on my phone has been really triggering and hard to process. It was something I was addicted to as a teenager and has always haunted me. I hope as human beings, anyone can see why seeing these pictures over and over again isn't healthy. Thank you for reading this. And then Jeffree Star had this to say over on his Instagram story.
Hey everyone, good morning. I hope everyone is doing amazing out there. I wanted to come on here and address a lot of things that I've been seeing this past week. It has been a lot of craziness. So I want to come on here and first of all, talk about one main thing that I've been seeing all over is the repost of a old screenshot from a splash page of a website that I never started. A splash page meaning it is a coming soon page for something in 2004. Yes, 2004 and 2006. I'm nervous laughing because those were horrible times for me. And being very young and stupid, I took some very graphic photos of myself doing self myself. Now at 34, they are being posted all over the internet for people to judge. But the main concern here is a screenshot. And past me, we can address the photos in a minute. I want to talk about something and a very dumb decision I made when I was very young. So I created a URL called lipstick.com. Now, back then in the early 2000s, it was a slang term. Like on the show Seinfeld, someone was a soup Nazi if you were a crazy cook. I used to work at the Mac counter. If you were someone that would follow customers around in the store, you were called a door Nazi. The term is wrong, it's derogatory, it's vile, it's disgusting, and I should have never used it. No excuses ever. But I want to let you know the context of that, and it was a slang term that I used, that lipstick was like people who were obsessed with makeup. Horrible decision. It was very wrong of me. And for anyone who has seen that, I am deeply sorry. I'm disgusted with myself, and I should have never used that word ever. So there was a splash page for a website that never happened. It was a URL for my LiveJournal. Now, if you're older, you know what LiveJournal was. It was a site where you would post pictures of yourself or little captions and memes. Kind of like Tumblr really is what it was, but LiveJournal was the early stages of what social media would become. And it was very narcissistic, and I was going to just have the website just be a bunch of fucking crazy pictures of me. So the term lipstick Nazi is disgusting, and I just want people to know, looking at me, it's wrong, and I should have never used it. But for anyone to try to create a smear campaign saying that that was a makeup brand is completely false. And I get what, a few of you out there are trying to do, but no, I never created a makeup company, obviously. There was no products, there was literally nothing but a dumb splash page, which I will forever be sorry for creating. Now, when I launched that single page, that same week, it really did not sit well with me even back then. I dissolved the site, I never launched it, and it was literally nothing. I think what is very concerning is people resharing the image. I know a lot of you have blurred it out. I know a lot of you have seen a blurred out version. Thank you, Jesus Lord. But me and cutting with a razor, someone who has suffered with and issues like that for a very long time, it's been horrible. It's been horrible to wake up every morning, click an app, and turn on my phone and see pictures of me. It's been very triggering and awful. I get that it came from a very shocking place for people to see that photo with the text. It's horrible. I regret it all. But if you are watching this, or anyone who sees this later, please stop resharing that image. It is so awful for me to replay that over and over and over. Context of me in that photo, sitting down on that chair with the... I was 17, 18 years old. Yeah, I think freshly turned 18. I had just moved to LA. And I met someone who had a little art museum, and I thought it was so cool, and I wanted to be a part of the art world. And she was a photographer, and she took some very graphic photos of me doing something. She didn't tell me to stop. I'm not saying she encouraged it, but it was, don't go too deep, and we did it, and we did a photo shoot. And it's haunting. It's horrible. It's disgusting. So, if you're sharing it, please stop. I just want to say to anyone watching this that I will always forever be sorry for all the dumb shit that I've said in my past, all the horrible things I've done, and all the stupid actions and decisions back then. They're uncalled for, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone who had to see those images, those words. It's completely wrong. I do want to say that I am very proud that Jeffree Star right now owns a very successive, inclusive makeup brand that caters to all races, genders, sexes, and anyone in between. That's what I'm proud of. And I understand that if you are someone that hasn't seen things from my past, it can be very shocking. It's horrible. I hate it myself. But just know I'm not going to let that deter my goal and why I was put on this earth. I understand that my past is awful, but Jeffree Star right now is all about change, and that's what I will forever be doing. Okay, now listen. There's one other big elephant in the room. The smear campaign and a few old friends who were never my friends, P.S., coming out of the woodwork and making up a bunch of crazy lies. Now listen, you guys, I know I've been in a lot of bullshit. I've been in a lot of drama. After last year, I uploaded a video called Never Doing This Again. I'm not going to entertain people that want clout and attention and followers. When I leave on a really good note with someone and our last texts are all positive and great, and then months later they make up a bunch of shit about me on camera, no. No, 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 no. We're not going to entertain it. We're not going to feed into the negativity, and I'm not going to give an ounce of fucks to these people who are literally making a shit out of thin air. Now, the old Jeffree would pull up all the receipts, sit down, rebunk every little thing. Girl, this is 2016 Kat Von D crossing my face out. Everyone believed it for 2 days, and as I sat there being completely mentally degraded, and then I came back with like, hey, it's the truth. I think maybe these people want that reaction. I think they maybe want attention. I don't know the root, but I know that I was a very good person to these people. We were acquaintances. We were not friends. And what being said is just so dumb. I'm not gonna entertain it. So a few checklist things. No, I don't talk my real friends ever. Sorry, I know it sounds fun and exciting. Me and Trisha Paytas are like this. I know you guys are trying to feed into her negativities. It's not gonna work. I know everyone wants a bloodbath. It's not real. Me and Trisha had a crazy time in Vegas. We're really good friends, and I'm bored. I get we're in the age of people love to sensationalize drama. I used to be a part of it, but we're gonna nip it in the butt and we're not gonna play those games today. So anyone who's running their gums about me this week, whoever paid y'all in a group to do that one after another, I hope it was worth it. I really do. I'm gonna continue to only show love on my platform and talk about what's important. So Jeffree Star drama, no bitch, not in 2020. We have already all, as a culture, as a society, as a planet, have had such a rough 2020. Bitch, I'm not gonna feed into any negativity. So whoever's watching this, I love you. Thank you for making it this far and have a beautiful day. Mwah.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a little alarmed out here that there is a photographer that is running around telling people, oh, just don't go too deep. Like, girl, she clearly, in my opinion, needs to have her head checked because that is not... That's a serial killer in the making. So how do you feel about Jeffree Star's explanation of everything? Do you agree with him? Do you not agree with him? Are you somewhere right in the middle? And how do you feel about the fact that Jeffree Star is not going to give attention to everyone making videos about him as he would have in his past? Please let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. And with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media that's linked down in the description. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.